change. Everywhere I go, I keep seeing the same old thing. And I can't take it no more. I would leave this town, but I ain't got nowhere else to go. No. Wake up in the morning tomorrow, more bad news, and sometimes I feel like I was born to lose, and it's driving me out of my mind. Gonna catch the next train and I'll move on down the line. Yeah. Well, I'll be ready now. I'll be ready when my train pulls in. Well, I'll be ready now. I'll be ready when my train pulls in. I know my time ain't long, and I can't live this life again. No, no, no. Walking down the street, you might wanna cross a smiling face, but they'll stab you in the back as soon as you turn. Walk away, and oh Lord, it's bringing me down. If things don't change around here, ain't no use in me hanging around. Time
Good morning. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. It is Saturday morning, maybe Saturday night. We are looking for our friends Tater and Toot. Welcome into the 3T show. Also not here. All right, there we are. Let me get rid of this. There it is, morning. You can see it. Howdy. There he is. Hold on. Hey everybody, it's Toot.
Hi everybody. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
How you doing?
Doing good, mate. How are you?
Good. Happy Saturday evening.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy Saturday morning.
Hopefully it was a successful day. I know you got a big day tomorrow.
I do, yes. Very big day tomorrow. Very big day. Toot, toot.
Trains involved?
Trains involved, that's right, yep. And I'll be blaring Folsom Prison the whole... Actually, we've got a playlist for that.
We do.
I might play that.
And also we could, there's a train playlist. There's a Johnny Cash playlist. We've got options.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's only a 45-minute trip, but I'm covered.
Yeah.
Good tune, by the way.
Well, mix it up.
Yeah, sure do.
What's up, Reese?
Hey,
Jude,
Reese.
how you doing? Good to see y'all. Doc's in the house.
Good morning, Doc. Doc, I've got a rash. Can you message me?
That's a later segment. How about our friend Tater?
Have we heard any more from Tater Green? Is he?
I think he might be sleeping in. I don't know. Could be a 2T show today.
Did you? Oh, I did not get. Did you get the message?
No, I didn't. What's going on?
He said that something came up. He may not make the show.
Oh,
he mentioned
okay.
emergency, but did not elaborate. So I don't know.
Oh no, he did not.
So I don't think.
I do check. I do check the other messaging platform from time to time.
Yep.
But I also sometimes I go a day or two without checking it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Once we have everything
You
settled.
pull what we call a Tater Green.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once we have
fair.
everything settled.
Tater Green worked out that you can. Yeah.
Like in terms of time and that kind of stuff, then I kind of put it down. Yep.
Yep. Fair. Tater Green worked out that you can turn on notifications, and that was a game changer. Now you can't get rid of him.
Yeah, that may be. Respectfully, that might have been a reason why I stepped aside from it a little bit, but it's all or nothing.
Fair. Yep. Fair.
We will continue to make fun of Tater until he shows up. Hopefully, he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Today we are playing. We have a playlist called Zero Wolves Given. So we've got Spencer up in the upper left-hand corner. We've got Murph in the right-hand corner, and Wesco in the bottom part. So if you want to know the dogs that we're talking about today, you can go to the playlist and see that picture. All right, what are you up to?
Me?
Yeah, you. Who, me?
No, nothing. You'll see. Maybe.
All right, fair enough. All righty. Well, shoot, we ought to get into announcements then, I guess. Sorry,
Go
Snoop
ahead.
Dogg. Time to go.
Bye, Snoop.
We might come back to you later. We'll see. What's so funny?
No, nothing. What are you talking about? I always smile like a dickhead.
All right, fair enough. So our friend Soul Gravy actually made a trip to Nashville this weekend. And he did a couple live face-to-face interviews. Our friends at Howard County and Matt Barr did a showcase. He sent me a couple pictures. I think he sent a couple videos. But he actually did, that podcast thing works really, I think, a lot better when you can do it face-to-face, but logistically, that's not always an option.
Yeah.
So we actually had Matt scheduled for this week, ironically, so this worked out pretty well. Let's see what we have. I think we just have Ryder Grimes this week. And if y'all are not familiar with Ryder, you like traditional country music, maybe with a little tinge of some 80s, 90s kind of thing. Really, really talented. I'd say if you haven't heard his music, pull up the song Velvet Chains. It's a good one to kind of get familiar with, but he's going to be on the show on the 28th, which I believe is Wednesday or Thursday, probably Wednesday. And then Dan Adams, who I'm not super familiar with, he's actually from Georgia. He's going to be on the show in a special edition on Sunday night. So tomorrow night in the States at 7 p.m., which would be, I don't know what time that is for you, but Monday at
10 a.m.
11, 10 a.m. Okay.
Yep.
So if you're, bored at work on Monday morning down under, you can go learn about Dan Adams.
Sounds good.
I know that, literally just like diving into the chat there. We have a break on country versus metal. No podcast this Monday, but the following Monday will be one that you definitely want to check out, and that is Taylor Honeycutt. She's doing some cool things, so
She seems like a great fun and a wonderful person.
yes, I would agree. I would absolutely agree. Taylor and her band are tearing it up on tour right now. They're getting to open for some pretty awesome acts, and so that's fun.
Awesome.
Not sure who's after that, but let's take a look. Della Rose is up in 2 weeks after that. We have a return visit from Adam Hood on Country
That's
versus
cool.
Metal. Zach Wilkerson. If y'all are looking for an Adam Hood playlist, we got a couple of those in the offing. Zach Wilkerson, followed by Evan Boyer, Jeff Canada, Bill Corbin, and Drew Herrickle, and then we'll round out the year with our 2Ds in a box, Dylan Holiday and Dylan Weldon show. So that's going to be fun. We got some fun things coming up.
I'm looking forward to the 2 days in a box one. That's very, very funny.
Yes, absolutely. Sniper Kitty, welcome in. Australian Bird and Kangaroo Cam. I don't know what your name is.
Her name is Kim.
Hey, Kim, welcome in. All right. I like the handle. Yes, check out Ryder Grimes. All right. Oh, what's up, Red? Welcome in.
Is there an earwax? Is there a earwax this weekend?
Did
I
not
miss
this
that?
weekend, but it'll be
Okay.
next weekend. Yep, thank
Okay.
you for the reminder.
No problem.
I think we're digging into Hotel California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Call Jeremy because I know he's a huge Eagles fan, but that should be good. I think,
Okay, nice one.
Yeah. We're kind of mixing it up a little bit. We're trying. I think we're kind of alternating between I don't know what you call the Eagles. I mean, they're pop, but kind of rock, kind of. I mean, to be fair, they put out a pretty country album as well, but I don't know if it was labeled that. But yeah. So
Yeah, next door neighbours.
yeah, next door neighbors for sure. I'm tempted tonight. I'm not going to go because tonight is our 28th anniversary. I'm tempted to go see Tom Petty's band. It's actually not his band. It's a tribute band. And
I
it's
was going
called.
to say, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no! What's that?
About Tom Petty.
Yeah. Well, the spirit lives on.
100%.
But a great, I think a really great tribute band name. The name of their band's called Petty Theft.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty solid.
That's pretty
They're gonna be
good.
playing
That's pretty good for
shortly.
tribute band. That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I don't know why I think it's so funny, like tribute band names. Like the whole concept of tribute bands, I'm not exactly down with, but I kind of, there's something, you have to have kind of a sense of humor to do that in the first place.
I think so. And I don't appreciate cover bands that just call themselves like the ABBA Experience or the Queen Experience. That's lazy. Come up with something
that is
tacky.
pretty- Yeah, I mean, I understand not everybody can be Men Still or Petty Theft, but
No.
yeah. Yep. So one of the cool things that I haven't shared with you, so I've seen Men Still, I think 2 or 3 times now. Mm-hmm. And after every song, they have this kind of funny way of telling everybody that was a Vince Gill song, though everybody there knows exactly what they've gotten into.
Right.
But they announce after every song, folks, by the way, that was Vince Gill.
I love that. That's perfect. It's what you do with Reba, and it doesn't lose funniness.
Yeah, for sure. So someday I'll take y'all along to one of those live shows, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But,
Yeah, please.
any announcements for you two other than the impending train trip?
No, I'm going on a train tomorrow, everyone. I'll try and go live.
That would be fun.
Yep, I'll do that. I'll see how we go. But no, apart from that, nothing. Just
Right.
keen. I made sure that Murph wasn't asleep before this particular live because he's
Nice.
going to make a few appearances, guys.
Solid. My dog is actually out doing his morning walk, so we might get a super drool laden Labrador, because when he comes back, we haven't taught him how to like dry off his snout. So he'll just drink
Yeah.
a ton of water and then just drag it all over the house. So
We have the same problem with Tater Green.
Yeah, funny. Well, T's and P's for Tater Green. I hope he's doing okay. We're gonna miss him apparently today, but wow, we might need a fill-in for. It's not the same without him though. So maybe we'll do an amped up U.S. history segment.
Oh, okay. Deal. I've been practicing. You've got
Have you?
no idea. Yep.
Okay, good. No, that's good. Maybe some viewer rankings this week. We'll see.
Sure.
I do want to tell y'all next week's show is going to be, I think, a lot of fun. We're going to do it 9 o'clock Saturday, I believe, but we'll confirm and send invites out for that and whatnot. It's a show focused on Lubbock, Texas. So not a huge town. Lubbock, maybe 300,000 people now. So I'm trying to think of what would be equivalent. Maybe equivalent to the city population of Sydney, of actual Sydney.
Yeah, let's not start that.
Okay, well, no, but it's not a very big town. But the
Yeah.
amount of folks that either are from Lubbock or have gone to school there is pretty impressive. And I think once we get through the playlist, you'll kind of probably agree. But a ton of huge names. Some you know, some you may not know. But that's going to be fun next week. The following week, we are doing the Jim Shoulders Rodeo Invitational, and then the following week is a live at Billy Bob's section. So
Very
that's
cool.
a newer one. They're all actual. I know how much you love live performances when we have to listen to them, but these are all actual live performances from Billy Bob's. I will give a little bit of a teaser on that one. The first song on the list is Wacko from Waco. So the
You
Billy Joe Live.
beauty.
Yep. I want to make sure that you were interested, so we kind of teased that one a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm there.
All right. Other than that, I don't have any announcements. Let's get rolling. This is John Williamson. The song's called Just a Dog.
Hey, hounds need a job, and this one suits me fine. Rounding up and keeping them in line. I'm just a dog, but I'm gonna break if you don't let the string go. And I will be your friend, and a friend is what to move 1,000, and you are me just a. But you don't know my mother was a dingo, and you don't know I like to howl at the moon. I'm just a dog, running ragged round the edges in the evening, running high on the silver of the night. You roll a smoke, and I'll lie in the shade, waiting for you. I'm not afraid of a little work. Take off your hat and pour a little water. We'll get those bloody ewes in the yard. Well, a dingo is a dog, and a dog is a dingo. The lingo is is the lingo just a dog? Running through the burrs in the Mitchell, running high on the silver of the night. I'm just a dog, but you don't know my mother was a dingo, and you don't know I like to howl at the moon.
Very clean.
Crisp.
Yeah, it was. That was brilliant. Toot, you are going to go first. If you've stumbled in and wondered what you've run into, this is the Zero Wolves Given playlist. This is a tribute to our furry little friends. That song was Just a Dog by John Williamson. How do you rate it there, Toot?
I'll rate it fairly highly. Now, my old man down there, everyone, Warrior 4, what's your opinion of this song, Talbo? Don't worry about it. You don't have to ask him because he's going to give it after every song. So don't stress, Dad. I really like it. High energy from John Williamson. It's a bit of a gimmick. I love the guitar in it. A little soul. I don't know. I've got to find out if that's John or not.
I do have questions.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get in your way,
Yeah.
but I do have questions once you're done.
Okay, cool. I like it. Also, John Williamson, you might notice, is not afraid to make ridiculous noises during his songs. For example, a dog panting. So if you listen to any of his other tunes, you'll notice that that's one of his traits. But I like that song. I'm giving it an 8.4.
8.4. Right out of the gate. All right, so one, I love the Johnny Cash rhythm of that song. I mean, the percussiveness of the guitar. I also was envisioning what recording this would have been like. They're like, "Hey, you wanker, why don't you? It's your turn to go over there and breathe in the mic."
You wanker. Yeah. Yeah, good point.
Because I got a sense that might not have been him. Do you think that was him doing the panning?
It's him. I've seen it live.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's him.
It's impressive.
Yep.
Love the mouth harp at the end. That was a nice little addition. So I don't know. I've asked this before, but is John in his 70s?
Yeah.
In his 70s? Okay.
Yep. Well and truly.
You can see him on the 18th at the Regal Theater or Subiaco. I'm sure I said that wrong.
Oh, Subiaco.
Subiaco.
Yep.
On
Well
the
done.
19th.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you want to go see John, I mean, do that. I don't know where those locations are, but I'm guessing they're
I'm not confident either.
fair enough. All right. Well, John's available. Tickets are still up, but I enjoyed that. I will give it an 8.
An 8, nice.
Yeah, there were a couple things I really enjoyed about that, but the panting was excellent. Usually when I hear panting in songs, it's not referring to a dog, but
Yeah. I know what you mean. Spicy.
Doc says, I think they're in Australia. I appreciate that.
I think so. I'm not sure John ever leaves Australia, to be honest.
Well, and then also Jude said, sorry, but I think Toot is going with his dad to see Julio on that date, so that's unfortunately not going to work.
I forgot I am going to see Julio, Dad. You remember that, Dad? Yeah, senile old goot. I think, yes, we're going to see Julio.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, can't wait. Been waiting for a long time.
What do you think he's going to lead off with?
Julio?
Yeah.
He'll probably do, apparently Willie Nelson might be popping up.
Oh, going to make the trip over.
Might make the trip over. Promote the new music.
Yeah, exciting. I think Willie just put out another album.
Yeah.
It was 156th or something. I don't know.
Yeah. There is one song on there, I don't know if you've heard it, I think they released it as a single, but he's last, what is it? Is it a Tom Petty tune? No, it's not. What's old mate's name?
Snoop Dogg tune?
It might be a Snoop Dogg tune, yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
could be.
Yep. Toot facts.
Toot facts. Oh, well, since Tater isn't here, we're going to play this one for him. He insisted that this be on the playlist. I'm mixed on it, but also Tater's not here, so this one's for you, buddy.
I'm standing at the crossroads in life, and I don't know where to go. You know you got my heart, babe.
Hey Belle, that was Just a Dog by John Williamson. You can find the playlist in my link tree.
One more time.
It's called Zero Wolf's Given.
Tell the truth and make it right, and hope they understand me. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. He's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Now Broadway's like a sewer, bums and hookers everywhere. Wino passed out on the sidewalk. Doesn't anybody care? Some say he's worthless, just let him be. I for one would have to disagree. so were their mamas. Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake, he's been a good dog, my best friend, right through it all. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. Now if you get an ear pierced, some will call you gay. But if you drive a pickup, they'll say no, you must be straight. What we are and what we ain't, what we can and what we can't, does it really matter? Now I lay me down to sleep and pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, feed Jake, he's been a good dog, my best friend.
Hey, Red, Old Chef is up in 3 songs.
If I die before
We got you covered.
feed Jake. If I die before I wake, feed Jake. If I die before I wake, feed Jake.
Alrighty, folks, that was 1991, I believe, or 1990. That was Feed Jake by Pirates of the Mississippi. Just a reminder, even if Toot tells you to, I sincerely appreciate y'all sending gifts, but you can stop with that. We don't, that's not our thing, so.
Well,
all right.
go ahead and do it because we don't tell you
No.
what to do. So, guys, you do whatever you want.
No need. Just, you know what, if you want to do something for us, share this with somebody who you think might enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good enough, yeah. So that was Feed Jake. I like Tater more than I like this song. And because I like him, I played it. It gets a 6.2 for me. Never could listen to it, just not my style. But I think it's actually a pretty well-written song, and it's kind of catchy, but just not my bag.
No, that's fair enough. Oh, that's my second listen to that song. The first listen to that song was about, I'd like to say 10 hours ago.
Salute.
Yeah, so
Appreciate the
I did have
homework.
hey, no worries. Yeah, I'm not. It doesn't tickle me a heap. Anything. A lot of these songs are going to get me. Just if you mention a dog, you get some bonus points. I love dog songs. I think it was me who came up with this idea months ago.
Yep,
But
I think you're right.
because I love dog songs so much. How good are dogs, Talbo?
Dogs are the best.
Yeah. So
Unlike other people in your family, they never talk. So that's a bonus.
I agree. Oh God, if Murph could talk, some of the stories he'd tell.
Yeah. I mean, they're the best because not only do they not wear you out from over talking, but they also, they're like a vault. 'Cause
Yeah.
whatever you tell them, who are they telling, right?
Oh yeah. Murph knows some deep, dark stuff. Real deep, real dark.
Yep.
But I'm going to give that song I'll give it a 7.3.
Oh, so close.
So
All
close.
right. Toot with the 7.3. I don't dislike the song. I just I heard it. It was on pretty regular radio. Oh, I got a pad here, but it was on pretty regular radio rotation for a while. Oh shit! I can't see it now. Sorry about that, folks. And it was on all the time on country radio in the early 90s, and yeah, clever, but after you heard it about half a dozen times, you're like, yeah, I get the idea.
Yeah, I
Don't
can
forget to
see.
feed Jake.
Yeah, I'm getting that vibe after 2 listens. So yeah, that makes sense. Also, Jake is not a great name for a dog, in my opinion.
All right, so, well, this is something I was going to ask. I was going to save it for later, but since you brought it up, what do you think about folks that name their pets like very clearly human names?
Oh, I don't know. Some of them work because I'm generally against it. I think dog names are dog names and they're really cool. But like you can't. I don't think you can call a dog Gavin. But I think you can call a dog Bob. You know what I mean?
I don't, but I do think this is going to be a super divisive comment string here because I think some people are going to be like, and I think this will draw along the lines of age as well.
Yeah.
I think our younger viewers are going to be like, yeah, why can't you call a dog Travis? And then some of our older viewers are going to be like, that's not a dog name. So,
Yeah. I feel like we did have to expand. Like, it feels like in my grandfather's era, dogs only had 5 names. You know what I mean? It was Spot or Deefa or
Yeah.
whatever. But
I'm not, what does that mean?
Deefa?
Could you spell that?
I suppose you would spell it Deefa.
You've never heard that before.
It's probably an Australian thing. It's if you're too lazy to name your dog, you call it D for dog.
Oh, like D4 dog. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
D
Yeah,
for.
I'm slow. All right,
That's
cool.
all right.
Yeah, Jenny's never heard that either. So, Reese's dog's name.
She has. I've
Oh
told her
no,
before.
Reese loves meeting dogs named David, Terrence, Peter, etc. Yeah, I'm with you. Sandy Sandals and Sammy Sandwich. Rate Mike. That's like a 8-3. So shout out to Doc. My glasses are on. Pam, good to see you. Sorry if I missed you. Soul Gravy, we were just talking about you. Welcome in. Hope you made it back safely. Mr. Holloway, welcome in. Hope you have a good show tonight. Sorry, when Tater's here, he provides me spacing so I can go through the chat. But when Tater's not here, it gets significantly more difficult. So you don't realize how much you miss somebody till they're gone. This is Sturgill Simpson. The song's called Sam. Also,
Well, a good dog on the ground's worth 3 in the saddle, no matter where you're from. Been many good dog was a friend to a man, but Sam was the greatest one. He was the hound of hounds, he was the wonder of all walkers. He loved howling at the moon, he loved treeing that raccoon. Most of all, he was my best friend, and he's gone too soon. He was a run of the litter, but a plenty mean pup. Put Sam on the scent, and he never let up. Spent his nights on the porch, chewing on a bare bone. Now he's underground, and I'm all alone. Well, a good dog on the ground's worth 3 in the saddle, no matter where you're from. Been many good dog was a friend to a man, but Sam was the greatest one. He was a hound of hounds, he was the wonder of all walkers. He loved howling at the moon, he loved treeing that raccoon. Most of all, he was my best friend, and he's gone too soon.
9.8, best song on the list today. It's not my turn, but I went ahead and went. Toot, your turn.
Gee whiz. I'm up there too. That's a great song. I don't know if it's the best. I don't know if I got to the end of the playlist. But
fair.
I'll take your word for it. I'll give it 8. Yeah, 9.4. Great song. Short, sweet, delicious.
I do like the efficiency. That was 1 minute and 13 seconds, folks. We just bought ourselves all kinds of time. Might be done
Yeah.
early today.
There we
But
go.
man, I think his voice specifically in that song sounds so good.
Yeah, absolutely. He's is that? Oh no, that's what I was going to say. I was thinking I had something to say about Jeremy. Yeah, covered it a couple of days ago. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Yep.
Another interesting
Fantastic.
take. It's so cool. I love this stuff. Yeah, no, that's beautiful. Thank you, Stu. I think that was the first song on that album. Maybe. Anyway, I think it's a great way to get.
First or second? Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Let's find out here because we got time.
We do
That was
now.
on Jude and Juanita, I believe. Right?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Does it really matter? Because nobody listens to albums anymore. But
That's true. I do.
it was actually not. It was the sixth song.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think it's the 6th song on that album.
Yep. Well, probably the first song on the backside.
Might be, yeah.
Yeah. Because there were 10 songs, so that would make sense.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting album, too, because it is only, I want to say the album's only like 28 minutes long, but I'm not positive. Hold on. 27 minutes and 52 seconds, that album.
Gee, you were close. Well done.
It was not
That's
bad,
pretty
right?
good. Really good.
Once in a while, I get, it's funny, the things that I should be able to remember that I can't, like today's our anniversary. And then some things, I could tell you that the Dude and Juanita is about 28 minutes long. So
Yeah, well done.
weird how that works.
It is weird. It is
All right,
weird.
well, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you if you know what time it is in London right now. Because some people have a real affinity for those sorts of numbers. I don't know if you're one of them or not.
I'm going to say it's about 1:30.
I don't know. I'll say, yeah, that's right.
That's a guess. Let's see here. I can fact check this real quick.
Fact checking. I hate being fact checked.
1:30. Man.
Well done, mate. Well done.
It's like osmosis. Tater channeled himself, or I Tater channel, or I channeled Tater, something like
Channeled.
that.
Something like that. I'm going to just fact check your fact checking because you can't be trusted. At 1:30, yep, you're right.
Not bad. It was an emotional moment for sure. All right. Next up, somebody that I think everybody on the channel is familiar with. His name is Chris Stapleton. The song is called Maggie's Song. Is Maggie the dog? We'll find out.
Let me tell you a story about an old friend of mine. Somebody left her in a shopping cart in a parking lot for us to find. Just a fuzzy black pup. She was hungry and feeling alone.
Maggie is the dog.
We put her in the back seat, told her we were taking her home. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild.
Hat swap too.
A few kids later, we moved out on the farm. She followed those kids around, yes, she kept them safe from harm. And she loved to chase squirrels and playing out in the snow. She'd take off like a bullet, man, you should have seen her go. Run, Maggie, run, with a heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. It was raining on a Monday, the day that Maggie died. She woke up and couldn't use her legs, so I lay down by the side. She put her head on my hand like she'd done so many times. I told her she was a good dog, then I told her goodbye. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. I had a revelation as a tractor dug a hole. I can tell you right now that a dog has a soul. And I thought to myself, as we buried her on the hill. I never knew me a better dog, and I guess I never will. Run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild. Oh, run, Maggie, run, with the heart of a rebel child. Oh, run, Maggie, run, be just as free as you are wild.
All right, I just figured something out about that song. It's not my turn. I think it's your turn too, but this is interesting.
Okay, I like that song. Stapo doesn't do anything wrong. Hook and tease, and that's only just that's a very, very tiny hook and tease. You only have to wait about 30 seconds, guys. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, Stapo, phenomenal. Dog song, phenomenal. Sad dog song. Am I the only, I'm probably not the only person, but I can watch movies about people being unalived for various reasons, unaffected. I watch a movie about a dog dying, mate, I am a blubbering mess.
Well, I do think there's something universal about dogs that's different than humans. And I don't, that may be a weird way to say it, but it's sometimes, you know, easy to disassociate from people because of their actions.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a little bit more, an easier unconditional love. You guys probably didn't think you were going to get this today, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen, I think it's A Dog's Life? Talk dog movies?
No.
Yeah, so some of the hardest movies to watch through without tearing up a little bit are dog movies, no question. So.
Yeah, like I'm thinking Marley and Me, shit movie, but just sad. And there is an Australian movie called Red Dog, which is very, very cool, very, very sad.
Is that about your dad? No?
No.
Different.
We might make one when he's in the arms of the angels, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. But until then, we'll see.
I missed those videos, by the way.
Yeah. More
your dad's
more,
videos.
Yeah, more obituary videos, please. Big Red. You can pick any funeral song you like and any rank photo from Uncle James's birthday party that you want, and just combine them, and everyone will send me messages saying, "Is your dad okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll give Maggie's song. I'll give it a 9. I love that song.
All right, so I heard that song and I'm like, well, this is clearly Take a Load Off Annie, right?
Mm-hmm. Good call.
Well, I mean, it is, but technically it isn't. But then I went to go look at who wrote the song. It was Robbie Robertson from the band. So it wasn't even like, hey, we're going to try to make this sound a little bit like it. We're actually going to give him credit on this one because we're going to use the musical parts for this one. So anyway, I was like, well, am I hearing something? And then, you know, sometimes when you hear a song and then you're trying to place another one, it gets tricky because you're like,
very hard.
I'm really listening to this one, but then something in your brain ties it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, man, that sure sounds a lot like Take a Load Off Annie. And then I went to look at who wrote it, and it said Robbie Robertson. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, interesting.
Different words, but
Yeah.
same
Thanks
song.
for that.
All right, this one is for the Fat. This is Old Ship. I failed to rate Maggie's song, which is my fault because I got all excited when I recognized that wasn't the actual song. So that gets an 8.8. This also gets an 8.8. So
Oh, nice one.
yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah,
Glad we played that one.
that's a great one. I'm going to go slightly higher. I'm giving this a 9 clean as well. So the story with this one is my old man, when he was just a tiny little itty bitty fat back in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales. He used to get rank leg cramps when he was a little baby. And his older sister, Vicky, used to rub his legs for him to ease the cramping every night at bedtime and would sing Old Shep for him and put him to sleep.
What a great
So
memory.
a little lullaby from his sister that his sister then used for her eldest son, my cousin Carlos. His name's Carl. I call him Carlos just to, Hispanic it up, why not? And he, so now whenever that song gets sung around a campfire, both of them end up crying. So, yeah, it's one of those songs now. If someone starts singing, I go, I'll go and get a
Here
beer.
we go.
Here we go. Waterworks.
So, was this is probably going to be wildly inappropriate, but was Red a big drinker when he was young?
Huge drinker. Yeah.
But probably that dehydration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cramps.
they said, the doctor said he'd never seen a 4-year-old drink quite like him.
Right.
And, yeah. No, he did actually, he drank a lot of milk. My grandma used to put him in bed every night with 3 bottles. And not see him till the morning. So he was a bit of a chub when he was young, he'd admit it. But he's also a very emotional fella, and old Shep gets him every time. I guarantee he's crying right now as we speak.
All right. Well, were they hamstring or calf cramps? Do we know?
Calf cramps, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
You ever had a hamstring cramp? Because those are the worst.
Yeah, I've had those too.
Those will
Rank.
cripple you.
Yep. Yeah. It's a big old muscle, and when big muscles cramp, you know about it.
Oh man. Back in the day, I'd do a little riding on the bike when I had a useful limb, and man, those hamstring cramps,
Yeah.
the worst. The worst. So painful. You know,
Yeah.
like a calf cramp, you might get in the middle of the night, and there's like a 50-50 chance you can kind of work through it. You press up against whatever.
Yeah.
But a hamstring cramp, it's just, there's nowhere for it to go. It's just
pretty
immediate
true.
pain.
Yeah.
Calf, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
I have
well-
heard that, I heard an old wives' tale, someone I used to work with said that if you do this, when you get a cramp with these 2 fingers, it doesn't work. The other thing that rugby league players do now, I think they got it from the NFL, is pickle juice.
Yep.
Is that something
Pickle
that
juice for sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So they've started doing that here just the last couple of years. But yeah.
Yeah,
really
the
taken
pickle
off.
juice. What else? There's another.
Dr. Mike, anything?
Yeah, Dr. Mike, please fill us in. Jacob, welcome in. Yeah,
Hi,
pickle
Jacob.
juice is mustard. Mustard.
Oh, okay.
Not everybody the taste of straight mustard is not everybody's wheelhouse. But we would
Yeah.
take little mustard packets and put them in the back of our little jerseys or whatever.
Just say lycra suit. Just say
Yeah.
tight lycra.
Yeah, it was good. Miller Lite helps. I don't.
I've got a question
I
about
don't know if that's the kind of doctoring we need.
Miller Lite. So you stuff the mustard packets down the back of your lycra. Do you bike riders ever stuff anything in the front of your lycra? I know some people definitely don't.
That's a great question. So you can get,
Pickle juice.
well, you can get, depending on how often you are riding, sometimes you might need like a little undercarriage assistance.
Okay.
So they make like a cream or a salve
Oh, nice.
that keeps you from rashing up because you get hot and wet, and if you're on for 3 or 4 hours,
Yeah.
like you can imagine, it ends up being a war zone down there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's hot.
So other than that, I don't know what else would go in there. Yeesh. Yeah, this is not the kind of content that you thought you were going to get this morning. So great question though.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, this one, this is song number 6, and somebody we have not had on the show before, so congratulations on your virgin trip onto the 3T show. This is Big Mama Thornton. This song is called Hound Dog.
I feel alright this morning now. I want everybody to know that I was the one to say, you ain't nothing but a hound dog when snooping round my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog when snooping round my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more. You told me you was high class,
ain't gonna be for you no more. And bow wow to all of you.
All right, that was Big Mama Thornton, also known as Willie Mae Thornton. Born in 1926, this song was recorded 4 years before Elvis did it. So
Only 4 years.
only 4 years, yeah. She was the first to record it, but nobody knows who wrote the song.
Yeah, okay. It sounds earlier than that even. That's all.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, cool.
All right, your turn.
Well, I love the Big Mama Thornton. I might even like that better than Elvis's version. I think.
I do.
It's nice. A whole bunch of soul. Something about a hefty gal singing a song that I just love. I'll give this one an 8-7.
8-7. All right. What makes you think she was hefty?
I googled.
All right, fair enough. Well, you know, Ozempic wasn't a thing yet, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think. So I heard Elvis's song, or his version first. I heard this song many years down the road. When I discovered it, I was like, oh, this is way better and totally makes sense coming from a female perspective. I don't think I'd ever thought about why was Elvis singing that. Was he talking about Jerry Lewis or what was going on there?
It's a great point. It's a great point.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
I was just being aware. So that is that song gets an 8 for me. I enjoy that. You know, the dog songs are actually coming
It's kicking
through
off,
pretty
isn't
well.
it?
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Too bad we don't
before-
have Tater here to bring all the rankings down, but
Yeah, true that.
Hope-
He
hope
hates
he's doing
dogs.
all
God, he
right.
hates dogs. I don't know what his
Yeah, it's
problem
so
is
weird.
with dogs. It's weird. Who hates dogs?
yeah.
Tater Green, apparently.
Yeah, it's
The
weird.
way that he abuses those dogs when they're just trying to defecate. I mean, really, some of the things he calls those dogs, you'd think they were squirrels.
Well, and then profiting off of the dogs
Yeah.
defecating is weird, strange.
It's weird.
and odd.
It's weird. It's
Yeah.
a bit much. Speaking of dirty dogs, though, and clean dogs, what kind of dog likes having a bath every day?
Dude, I have no idea.
A shampoodle.
Return of the dad joke.
Here it comes. They got 50 of the bastards.
Wow, that's impressive. All right, folks, we are up to song 7. We are cruising along. We're committed to trying to get you all out a little bit early today. We'll see how that goes. But this is John Hyatt and the Goners. The song's called My Dog and Me.
She marked our trail up the backbone ridge. How many times can one dog pee? Keeps me high as an eagle when I'm on the skids. I guess you gotta come down eventually. But I could have gone that extra mile, or an extra bark, or an extra smile. 'Cause I never felt so free. It was just my dog and me. Then she gives me that look like she'd lay down her life. No doubt she would in a minute, man. She'd face the bullet, oh, she'd face the knife, just to keep my butt from the frying pan. Now she's running up ahead to chase some deer. Comes back to tell me that the coast is clear. It's a different world I see when it's just my dog and me. There's a rabbit on the run. Man, beast and sky son, who's talking to the birds in the trees. Why, it's just my dog and me.
side, dreaming these dreams for free. Yeah, it's just my dog and me. I never felt so free. It's just my dog and me.
All right, folks, that was John Hyatt and the Goners. Do you ever have somebody tell you, oh, I think you'll like this person, and then you listen to them and it just doesn't connect?
Yeah.
And
Is this
you
one of
try to
them?
think about why it doesn't.
Yeah.
So, John Hyatt is a huge influence of our friend Adam Hood.
Okay.
And so kind of makes sense if you listen to lyrically, but vocally, I have a little bit of a harder time getting down with John.
Oh, I was going to ask you, he's ringing bells for me. Who does he sound like?
Himself.
I can't pick it.
Which,
Yeah, there's something, I don't know. I'll sleep on it.
yeah.
But yeah, I understand that.
So I like the song. I'm not sure I'm in love with the delivery on this one. It's a little bit of an acquired taste, and I haven't quite acquired it yet. But I give this a 7.
Okay. I'm a little bit kinder than you there. I'll give it a 7.4. I like the lyrics are great, I think. It's awesome. It sums up a beautiful, loving, loyal dog and how they'd do anything for you. Lyrics are great. But yeah, I was listening to his voice trying to figure out who he sounds like. There's someone. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, a bit the same, 7.4.
Yep. John Hyatt's great. He's wonderful. But, some folks just resonate more vocally. And for me, I don't know what it is. But there's something, I don't want to say annoying, but a little off-putting about his voice for me.
Okay, yeah, fair.
And I like a dirty vocal. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, shout out to John Hyatt. Thank you for being there, because we don't get Adam Hood unless we get you first. So there it is. Next tune is called The Lonesome Dog Blues, and this is by a gentleman who, if you are not familiar with, you should be. His name is Lightning Hopkins. So listen up, folks.
I got a dog in my backyard. How's every day my baby's gone. I got a dog in my backyard. Poor dog. How's every day my baby's gone. Yes, he puts my mind on the wonder.
Connor, Tater gave that a
How
9.6.
to get anything what's going on wrong. You know things is getting sad when a dog feel it deep down in his heart. You know things getting sad when a dog feel it deep down in his heart. Yes, you know a man can't help but miss his rider when a dog in his backyard hate to see them part. Stop howling.
right, folks. That was I don't know what that was. That was Lightning Hopkins. Toot, I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
I've never heard that before in my life.
All right, there we go. First timer.
Sexy Dirty Blues, I love it. So I quickly Googled this fella, number 71 on Rolling Stone's greatest guitarist of all time. The bending in that was delicious. I assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. From Texas too.
From Centerville.
Yeah, right. What's that mean? Texas?
Centerville is a town in east central Texas, I believe.
Okay.
So kind of, if you were to draw a line from Houston to Dallas, Houston is down in the kind of almost the very southeast corner of Texas. And it's not a square, but whatever, in that area. And then Dallas is up in kind of north central. And if you were to draw a line about halfway in between-ish is Centerville.
Okay.
A little bit
right.
northeast of there, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I really like that. That's getting a little green heart on my little as I'm playing along at home.
Nice. All right. Well, what score you give it?
I'll give it 8-2 first listen.
8-2. All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm super excited that you found Lightning Hopkins.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Lightning was born in Centerville in 1912. He passed, I think, in the 80s. I shouldn't have said that because I don't know. Hold on.
1982 at the age of 69.
Ironic. There are some amazing stories about Lightning Hopkins. He had a deal where he would get 2/5 of whiskey as part of his rider, and he'd roll through both of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not everybody can do that in a I don't know, hour and a half show. So.
Yeah. Yeah, as a guitarist in particular, holy dooly.
Yeah, I think that's maybe why his ranking was so high. Lightning, super interesting character, and not unlike many of our famous blues musicians. Nope, there's a picture of Lightning, yep. I'm just going to review a couple of his albums' names, so
Here we
get a
go.
feel for what's going on here. 1960, he had an album called Lightning. It was his sixth album. And then followed up with Lightning in New York. Had one called Lightning Sam Hopkins. He had one called Lightning and Company. Smoke Likes Lightning was another one. Lightning Strikes. I kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's more. Gotta wait. Blue Lightning. Lightning Strikes Again. Also saw that coming.
And again and again and again, apparently.
Yeah. Lightning Hopkins Strikes Again. Didn't want to get confused with the other one. Just one called Lightning with an exclamation point. Not to be confused with just the lightning. Then towards the end, he had one called Poe Lightning. And he did do a song, probably more than one, with Big Mama Thornton as well. So y'all are getting a little extra blues today.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for that. I'm going to look into it. It sounds like I've got a lot of albums to get through, but I'll tell you what, it's lucky that his parents called him Lightning. Otherwise, he would have been struggling for material.
Yeah. It was just kind of easy. I'm thinking it looks like about 50 albums, maybe 40. I don't know. There's a bunch out there.
Wow.
I do know there are some bootleg live performances out there that are worth digging into if you can find. But yeah, Lightning Hopkins, folks.
Very cool.
Appreciate the man. I have no idea where we are, so let's see. We are.
I don't think you gave that a rate. Yeah.
I did. Tater gave it a 3-2, sadly. For some reason, he's just anti-Lightning. I'm going to give it an 8.5 because, I mean, you can pretty much put on any Lightning Hopkins song, and I will rate it high. So this is one I think you will like, too. This gentleman's name is Waylon Jennings. I'm not sure if this is actually a dog song, but maybe. made a great comment.
Oh, yes.
Let me, as expected, but this is one that's worth. Oh man, so
I
many
missed
comments.
Sol's. I can't even see Sol's comment.
Yeah, maybe he took off. Anyway, he said after his passing, he put out an album called Twilightin'.
Well done, Sol. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I may have taken liberties, but I paraphrased what was going on there.
No, that's
I couldn't
fine.
find your comment.
Well done, Sol. That's the comment of the evening so far, all morning.
It is. You know what? Soul Gravy probably deserves a viewer rating at this point.
Oh my goodness. Where do I start with Soul Gravy? What a fountain of knowledge, music knowledge that fella is. I don't know how well he knows chemistry or mathematics or anything like that, but we just haven't discussed it yet. But man, he's great personality. The things he's doing over on his live are incredible. Things he's doing with you, good fun. Normally an awkward time for me to watch, but the snippets I've seen are great. Always pretty close to king of the comments down there. He doesn't comment a lot, but when he does, it's normally pretty juicy, pretty funny.
Absolutely.
Or sometimes cutting, which is good too. Soul Gravy, he's bumped up into number 6.
Folks, only 2.5 more minutes of crowd clapping and cheering. All right, Soul Gravy, congratulations on your new 6th ranking. I think you bumped Miss Kelly, who haven't seen or heard of from Miss Kelly in a bit. So, congratulations. Where would you like to rate old Waymore's Blues?
I've only handed out, I think, 3 of them since I've been. I think Cody Jinks got 1, Hank Williams got 2, Waylon Jennings is getting a 10.
Yeah, that's
Perfect
so very
song.
good.
Perfect
Well,
song.
hang on because we're going to do a Waylon double shot. I'm going to give that a 9.8. It has always been a fabulous song. I like almost all versions of it. Not quite as good as this version, but yeah, great tune.
Perfect.
We are not to be argued with either, so we are correct. This is Waylon Jennings, the dog that won't hunt.
Well, you think that you can lie, tell me alibis and it's alright. Keep the grapevine line, working overtime on your late nights. Think that you can say some words, take away the hurt, and I'll still be your number one. But when it ain't working out, we gotta say it down south, baby, that dog won't hunt. Baby, that dog won't hunt. You can hang up your gun. Break my heart, wanna do stop. Baby, that dog won't hunt. No. Well, it's been an open season on your double dealing, and it's so wrong. I guess that I've been a fool, playing by the rules for too long. Well, I've been sitting here at home with the porch light on. You've been chasing everything that runs. Well, let me put this in your ear, make it Dixie clear. Baby, that dog won't hunt. Baby, that dog won't hunt.
I want to hear more of that. All right, That Dog Won't Hunt gets an 8.4 for me. A little bit of an underloved song. Waylon was 50 when he did this, and if you go look at the album cover, it looks a lot like Shooter does now. Or there's definitely a strong resemblance, right?
Absolutely. Big time.
Which makes sense because he was his dad.
But I did hear a rumor 50% of Shooter's DNA is actually Waylon's. I haven't had those numbers confirmed, but Toot facts.
Toot facts.
I'll give it an 8.2. It's tricky. When you play it after Waymore's, I'm probably being a little harsh or something, I guess. But if that just came on the radio, I'd be stoked. Good song.
Speaking of rodeo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, next week's rodeo song.
Oh yes. Rodeo songs. I can't wait.
It's gonna be fun.
But I said radio.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said rodeo. My fault.
No, that's all right. That's just my rank accent. No problem. The discrimination in this joint sometimes, guys. Seriously, who do I write to?
It's unintentional.
No, I know, mate. I find this song and this album, and there's another album I can't forget. It's a Waylon album, but he does a couple of Hank covers on it. Sounds super tinny compared to maybe some of his other ones. Do you get that?
Roger. I don't know who produced this one. Oh, Waylon did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We may have to dig into that in Waylon Part 2.
Yeah, 3.
I'm not. Have we done 2 already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do that on Waylon Part 3. There's a reason, folks, why he's on Mount Rushmore.
Damn right.
Yep. Oddly enough, Tater apparently doesn't like dogs because he gave that a 1.6, which is an odd score.
That's a really odd score. How would someone come up with that?
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Hey, Dylan, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. You should stick around because there's a song that you will enjoy, I believe, coming up.
Can I do a little bit of admin while Dylan's here?
Absolutely.
He's changed, guys. Just FYI, because Dylan Holiday is a good friend of the live, and he's changed his name. There you go. So don't get confused, guys. He goes by Holiday now, to prevent any confusion with the two Dylans. So start calling him Holiday now, guys. And he's got a fresh new
tagline, I believe, is Country Music Explained.
Correct.
Yep.
Country Music Explained with Holiday.
Yes.
Yep. There we go. Just a bit of housekeeping, guys. Tidying up.
Yep. Great rebranding. If you don't follow Country Music Explained, please do. If you don't, then you're definitely missing out. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Tough spot for Tennessee Jet. He comes in after a Waylon Jennings 2-banger. This song's called Stray Dogs.
Breathe this angel out the window, freewheeling till it's scarred. I slithered down Laurel Canyon to Sunset Boulevard. There's no Indian Nation turnpike, the road is never free when you're searching for new answers and someone else to be. I remember, oh so well, the summer before we fell. We were running like two stray dogs chasing squirrels through the stones. Made a path across the graveyard.
Toot, get out the banjo.
You tore your favorite flannel, and I muddied up my boots. We were pulling up our raising Fats Oklahoma roots. Against our better angels, we drank from a flask that stained our lips with consequence and filled our souls with ash. Caught lightning in a bottle just to watch it bleed like a coronary artery or a melody in need. Thought time was on our side, the world was open wide. spitting hellfire in our bones. You tore your favorite flannel, and I muddied up my boots. We were pulling up our raising fights Oklahoma roots. Studied like a writer, the expressions on your face, memorized its every curve. I know someday the days will take. Prepared my recollection of the time I have killed. I could learn you another lifetime, but you'd mystify me still. I remember oh so well the summer before we fell. We were running like two stray dogs chasing squirrels through the stones. Made a path across the graveyard, spitting hellfire in our bones. You tore your favorite flannel, and I muddied up my boots. We were pulling up our raising fights Oklahoma roots. Oklahoma roots.
Alrighty, folks, that was Tennessee Jet. The song is called Stray Dogs. Toot, you are up.
I like that a lot. Second listen again today and of all time. He's an interesting dude. Like I feel like I've heard a bunch of his songs now, and they're all so different. He plays around a lot. I like it. That one was kind of Wilder Blue, Wet Whistles, kind of a sound to it. I like it a lot. I'll give it I also like the Stray Dogs kind of theme or metaphor.
Yeah.
So I'll give that an 8-1.
Oh, I pre-predicted an 8-2, so I just missed. Close. That's a fun little game I play by myself. That's what she said. Alrighty. So I do know a little bit about this tune. I'm pretty sure it's about TJ and his wife Tiffany. Lovely. She also manages him. But yeah, it's a cool tune. They walk daily through. They live in a little town called Hugo, Oklahoma, and Hugo is home, the winter home for our circus people. So folks that are in the circus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wild. Also, the area that they walk to with their dogs, they have a bunch of pets. Anyway,
Are the dogs all stacked on top of each other, like in the
yeah, that would be really cool, though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, I haven't made the walk, so they have an area, they walk through a graveyard every day, and it happens to be where they bury all the folks from the circus family. So it's called Shriner's Row, I believe, or something close to that. So this is the kind of content that you did not know you were going to get.
Yeah.
But that's, running like stray dogs. That's kind of where the motivation came for that tune. Also, buried in that, a tie-in for next week, buried in that cemetery is Lane Frost. Maybe one of the most well-known rodeo folks, at least of the later generations. And then a guy named Freckles Brown, who's maybe the most famous rodeo performer, athlete, whatever you want to call it, of all time. But it's a cool little cemetery. So if you're ever in Hugo, Oklahoma, make sure and stop in.
Lane Frost and the Bearded Lady.
Yep. All kinds of interesting folks. That song also gets an 8-1 for me. So
Juicy.
Good job. Tater doesn't like the circus. Got a 3 from him. So he had a bad experience
Say
when
that
he was
doesn't
about
make sense.
6, he actually started his first non-baby streak at the circus. So, yeah, wild
That
stories.
makes sense. Wild stories.
Yeah.
Hey, I wish he was here to tell it, but yeah.
We do too. Too bad.
I've heard that
This is
whistle.
Tyler Childers, folks.
That's not John Williamson on that track, is it?
I don't know. It might have been. There's so much going on there.
Heaps, isn't it busy? It's so busy.
Yeah, I don't. I know probably most people, if they've heard that song, probably have heard the other version. But I decided to play the. I think it's called the Jubilee version, which was interesting. So I think it's your turn.
I think it's my turn. I like it. I'll give it. I really like it. I don't know how this isn't one of his better known songs, really. I'll give it 9-1.
Ooh.
I think it's really good. That version was very busy. Strings good, horns good, barking good. The bass was unreal. I think it's someone sent this to me in the lead.
When I'm blue and life has got me puzzled, he puts his chin on my knee and he looks me in the eye. I got a good dog, follows me everywhere that I go. A friendly dog, glad to know everybody that I know. The truck's his favorite place, with the wind in his face, makes his big heart race, 'cause he's a good dog. He don't chase no sticks, he don't know many tricks, but he'll give you a million licks, 'cause he's a good dog.
Hold on, folks. Little last minute editing. That was Dave Stamey. The song is called Good Dogs. If you don't know about Dave, he's kind of well known. What's up, Murph? He's kind of well known in the what I would call the western part of country music. So as you get it kind of in the western part of the United States, there's a little bit different flavor to country that's a little bit more cowboy centric, I guess. I don't know if that's a great way to explain it, but hopefully that makes sense. I really like that song. I give it an 8.6.
Yeah, it's just a nice, happy song. It's cool. Just a dog appreciation song. I'm going to green heart that one next time I go on a long drive with Murph in the passenger seat. I will give it 8 clean.
8, nice. Okay, very good. It is. Why can't I find this? There it is. There it is. We're all back now. Folks, the playlist is called Zero Wolf's Given. Shout out to Murph. Shout out to Spencer, even though his master was not available today. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? We will save Tater's walk-up song for next week. Hopefully we'll also get an update on the rat situation.
Yeah, mate, I'm desperate to know. I don't want to message him directly. I feel like I'm intruding, but I really want to know what's happening.
Yeah, I'm super interested. All right. Well, folks, it has come to that time that y'all have been waiting for.
Albany, New York, Montgomery, Alabama, Montpelier, Vermont, Juneau, Alaska, Helena, Montana, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sacramento, California, Tallahassee, Florida. Don't you get lippy in Jackson, Mississippi? You can eat a Frankfurter in Frankfurt, Kentucky. Ride the Concord from New Hampshire down to Richmond, Virginia, then to Boise, Idaho, and put some taters in ya.
Mrs. Tater gave that last line.
Across the city, Nevada, Maine is
Texas got Augusta, Boston, Massachusetts, Phoenix, Arizona, Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, Bismarck, North Dakota, St. Paul, Minnesota,
Santa Fe, New Mexico, Atlanta, Georgia, to the Charleston in West Virginia,
Pierre, South Dakota, Salt Lake City, Utah, Columbia, South Carolina. The S is silent in Des Moines, Iowa, and also in Little Rock, Arkansas. It ends with an S, but don't say it, boy, when mentioning Springfield, Illinois. Oh, S is silent, man.
Man, I'm sorry.
Pay attention
I
to.
meant to say Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, much better, man.
Yeah.
Nacho, all right.
Jefferson City in Missouri and North Carolina, head on down to Raleigh.
Indianapolis, Indiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana,
Wyoming,
Cheyenne,
Wisconsin,
Big trouble.
Madison,
Texas,
Austin,
Oregon,
Salem, New Jersey, Trenton, Lansing, in Michigan, Annapolis, in Maryland, Olympia, in Washington, Columbus, Ohio is where you want to go, or Nashville, Tennessee, and catch a country show. In Kansas, take a peek of a place called Topeka. In Denver, Colorado, jump and yell out, Eureka! Pennsylvania, you go to Harrisburg. In Rhode Island, Providence, Connecticut, Hartford, Honolulu, Hawaii is the only place where you can wear a grass skirt and no one cares. Go for Delaware!
All right, folks, that's the end of that. That was Macho Nacho and the Mouth Trumpet. So, first time they've been played on here. Initial thoughts, Toot?
It was funky, South Park-esque or something.
Yeah.
I don't quite
for
know.
sure.
Kind of like a shit version of I've Been Everywhere Man or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you were paying attention because
Right.
this is the part of the show where I'm actually going to give you a city, and all you have to do is tell me what state that city is the capital of.
I think
so
that's
it's a little
easier.
bit easier
Yeah.
than having to come up with the 13 original colonies or just random U.S. facts.
Yeah.
But that's what we do here. We educate. And Toot, I tell you what. First off, I'm gonna start. I think a little bit easier because I'm pretty sure. I think you'll get this one. Mm-hmm. So first off, Georgia. What's the capital of Georgia?
Atlanta.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
I lost the clap button there, so hold on. Who wants 3 minutes of clapping?
First
there
time
it
I've
is.
heard someone complain about losing the clap.
The Wiggles. I missed them. All right, well, I wanted to start you off with an easy one. Now I'm going to give you the city name, and you have to tell me the state. It's going to get progressively more difficult as we go.
Okay.
Tallahassee. What state capital is that?
Florida.
Ah, nice. 2 for 2. Well done.
2 for 2.
Hold on. Two for 2. This one I think you've got a chance at. Honolulu.
That would be the magical island of Hawaii.
There you go. 3 for 3. This is kind of child's play. But don't get too cocky.
Oh, I'm not. I've been shot down the last 3 weeks, so don't worry, I'm not cocky.
Indianapolis.
Indiana.
Amazing. Still clapping, apparently. Denver.
Colorado.
Ah, look at you. 5 for 5. Folks, Toot has gotten 10% of all the U.S. states correct. We're running out of easier ones, so just FYI.
That's all right.
All right. Baton Rouge.
Louisiana.
6 for 6. Jude, stop with the gifts, please. Oh, you can send them to Toot. That's fine. Boston.
Massachusetts.
I was going to give you a Bee Gees hint, but yeah, you got it. Nice.
I got it, and that's 7 from 7.
That is 7 for 7. Should we press on, folks, or should we save some for next week? I'm going to give you one bonus one, and then we'll call it.
Okay.
I got to be honest. That's pretty impressive. You got 7 in a row. I think you'll know this one. Maybe. Boise.
Idaho.
Nice. Everybody, congratulations. Toot, apparently significantly better at state capitals than he is at the 13 colonies. So, shout out to
Actually,
Toot.
I have an update for you.
Tune in next week when we hit the next 8 states. Maybe.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Just if you've got a spare 20 seconds, I came up with a pneumatic device in my own head to remember the 13 colonies.
Oh, you did?
Virginia, Maryland, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, I'm sorry, I did it again, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Connecticut, Maryland, Rhode Island.
I'm absolutely shocked. Amazing.
Thank you,
Honestly,
guys.
it's more fun when you miss a couple. But
Sorry.
well done, Toot.
That's why I threw in Philadelphia again.
Folks, this will be up on YouTube, by the way. So if you want to go back and double check the accuracy of those 13 colonies, you can. But I'm pretty sure you got them right. So very impressive.
Thank you, mate. I worked hard this week.
Well, yeah, apparently you took homework seriously. All right. Well, you know what? This is a song I was not going to put on the list. But I decided to include it. A little bit outside of our realm of folks that we usually play, but this song is called I'll Name the Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
This is your reward, too.
Girl, it's high time I tell you, no more messing around. Time to lay these cards on the table and just throw it on out. I'm talking you and me with the same street name, same last name, same everything. It's a real thing, a how feel thing. So I'ma go on and take a swing. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures, you hang the stars. You pick the paint, I'll pick a guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the babies and I'll name the dogs. Yeah. You can park your car in the driveway. I'll park my truck in the grass. I'll put a little swing on the front porch if you put a little tea in my glass. Watch the sunset from a gravel road. Kiss me in the kitchen on your tippy toes. Still loving on you when the rooster crows. Watching way more than the garden grow. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures, you hang the stars. You pick the paint, I'll pick a guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the babies and I'll name the dogs. Yeah, laying next to you every night sounds like a damn good life. You find a spot and
Still
I'll
going.
find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the pictures,
Connor's ranking keeps going lower and lower. Hey, Sweet D, welcome in. Not sure if that was a reward or punishment. Tater loved that. He gave it a 9.6. Weird.
Ooh.
I gave it a 4.6 because it is clever, but that's about where. Yeah.
I suppose I spotted the irony quick. The only dog that he didn't name was that song because he didn't write it. And it's a dog of a song. I'll give it 1.4. Awful. I don't love it, but hey, how many people do you reckon in this live follow Blake Shelton on TikTok? Because I know one of them, and I won't expose them, but I know one of them.
Well, he's probably. Here's the deal: they can be good people and just make crap music.
Oh, I'm sure he's a nice fella.
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
I'm sure he's a good fella. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a wonderful
I don't know.
person.
I have no idea. I'm just saying. Like I've met a few people like that are like, I'm having a hard time not liking you as a person, but then I hear your music and it makes it tougher.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. So whatever.
No, everybody's different. Hey guys, do what you want. Just don't make me listen to it.
That's true. Except
I
when you
will
do well on the states quiz.
Yes, thank you so much for that reward. I did have someone reach out to me during the week, by the way, just a side note, while no one's watching. They thought it would be funny if the 3Ts did a Bro Country live, music that most of us hate quite a bit,
No,
and give shitty ratings, but play cliche bingo during the song. So we got to go through all the cliches that those rank Bro Country, like drinking beer, whiskey, back of a truck, tractor, short shorts, neon lights, tick them all off.
I will do it if
You're drunk?
if we get to drink during the bingo,
Yeah.
whiskey.
Yeah,
beer.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so that's a possibility.
Okay, cool.
I think I would hate it and love it at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd hate the music, but I'd love the banter. So it's maybe something. I think we'd get some new followers because they would be here for the shit music. But I think the regulars would stay for the good banter and knowing that it's a joke. I think it could be good fun. But in the new year when I'm on the beers again.
Could we do it to where we pulled it off to, people would think it was serious? Yeah. I usually love all of Blake's songs, but that one is awful.
Yeah.
Something like that, that would be fun.
What's he using a mandolin for?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Why is he using a real drummer on this one? That's weird.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Sort of thing. Yeah, that would be good
I think
fun.
it would be. I think people that are on the inside of that would think it was. Yeah.
I think there's about 25 people that we know quite well that would think it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll look into it.
Something to think about.
The thing is, I'm not going to really enjoy building that playlist.
If you want, I can do the playlist.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah. Do the classics.
All right. Do you like neck tattoos?
No.
All right. Well, this is Benjamin Todd. This song's called Mercy Bark.
The most important shot you'll ever take is the one you'll never want. The Reaper came a week too late for
Tracer.
my only son. My boy, we were running free till February come. Now you can't walk or breathe and you're begging for the gun. Being a man is giving dignity and grace, even when you're killing the love you can't replace. Oh, copper dog, of all that's sacred we erase. You will be the part of me that I forever chase. That old dog was the stoic prince of all he smelled or seen. How I grinned from ear to ear, saying he belonged to me. Now how the hand of time grips him like a thief, and all my pride took a ride into eternity. Being a man is giving dignity and grace, even when you're killing love you can't replace. No copper dog of all that's sacred we erase. You will be the part of me that I forever chase. And oh, how the mothers speak, the strangers taking burdens that are hard. But I have no choice, you see, for I am he and he is me, and I will follow him into the dark. With all my heart, a mercy bar. And being a man is giving dignity and grace, even when you're killing the love you can't replace. And oh, copper dog of all that's sacred we erase. You will be the part of me that I forever chase.
All right, Toot, that was Benjamin Todd. You know, I have tiny little wheels in my head, and I was thinking, could we stay committed to that bit for 3 hours?
I think we'd probably leak a little bit, but the thing is that people who like pro country are really stupid, so we might not we mightn't convince ourselves. We'd probably convince
that's one
them.
way to get followers.
No, I think no, we probably couldn't do it. Well, I don't know. I'm committed to trying. I think if we're all on the beers, we've got to pick a time that, because remember, guys, come the new year, obviously I'm not on the beers at the moment, but come the new year, I'm happy to start beers at midday, no problem, as long as we're all on
like
the terps.
a New Year's show, but I think we should also consider like a really clever title that is an inside joke.
Yeah.
You know, have like some duality in the meaning. And there's so much potential there. I do. The more I thought about it, I kind of do like the idea, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure we could stay committed to the bit because it's going to be difficult.
Yeah. It will be tricky, but I think Tater might be easy because I think Tater really loves bro country, so it's easy for him. It's not a bit for him.
No,
We
not
just
a
have to
bit.
invite him. We won't tell him about it. He'll just rate them all as nines, and
Oh, that would be the bit.
that's that. I think we just stumbled across the bit.
We
just
just
got it.
do it, and we don't tell Tater, and then like every time he rates them low, like we get on his case and be like, dude, that's a great song. Did you even?
Were you listening, Tater? That's a great bit. Let's do that.
Yeah, I don't think he's here.
I don't.
Folks, do you think we can keep that secret for 6 months?
Guys, don't tell Tater Green. Yeah, it's going to be a
please
few
don't.
months.
It's going to be so much fun.
That'd be
Tater
great.
didn't like that last song, by the way. Gave it a 2, which is weird. Because, well, he doesn't like dogs, so that also, I guess, kind of makes sense.
Of course.
But he does like putting dogs down, so I would have thought he would have scored that higher. But I will give that song an 8/8. Benjamin Todd is fantastic, and that song was very touching.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
18, how you doing?
Hi, Tina Rainwater.
Yeah,
I
we
like
can
that song.
edit it out. Well, don't worry. Nobody's going to watch these long-form videos on YouTube.
Particularly
So
not
I
Tater.
sure as hell, Tater's not going to go watch it, so we don't need to edit anything.
Yeah.
Toot, what did you think of that song?
I thought it was really nice. I like it. I like the lyrics are very deep but true. Brutal but true, I should say.
Yeah, brutal is right.
Brutal. The thing you got to do sometimes when things aren't looking good, you've got to do the nastiest thing to be the kindest. And anyway, I'll give it I really like that 8.6.
8.6. All right, good. Well, had you heard that song before?
Only today.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
Yep.
Well, we got a couple new ones today. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah. Some good new ones.
This one is for our friend Dylan. This is a Tom T. Hall song. It's called Old Dogs, Children, and Watermelon Wine.
How old do you think I am, he said. I said, well, I didn't know. He said, I turned 65 about 11 months ago. I was sitting in Miami pouring blended whiskey down when this old gray black gentleman was cleaning up the lounge. There wasn't anyone around except this old man and me. The guy who ran the bar was watching Ironsides on TV. Uninvited, he sat down and opened up his mind on old dogs and children. Ever had a drink of watermelon wine, he asked. He told me all about it, though I didn't answer back. Ain't but three things in this world that's worth a solitary dime, but old dogs and children and watermelon wine. He said, women think about themselves when menfolk ain't around, and friends are hard to find when they discover that you're down. He said, I tried it all when I was young and in my natural prime. Now it's old dogs and children and watermelon wine. Old dogs care about you even when you make mistakes. God bless little children while they're still too young to hate. When he moved away, I found my pen and copied down that line about old dogs and children and watermelon wine. I had to catch a plane up to Atlanta that next day. As I left for my room, I saw him picking up my change. That night I dreamed in peaceful sleep of shady summertime, of old dogs and children and watermelon wine.
Hi, Cynthia. All right, Toot, it's your turn.
Oh, that song's fucking hilarious. Sorry, guys. Oh, my lord. This is the problem of having two phones, people getting in touch. What did we just listen to? Just joking. Tom T. Hall.
Yes.
I think Tom T. Hall is probably the greatest storyteller in country music.
One of them,
I think
for
he can,
sure.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, up there. He can tell a story like no other, and yeah, I'll give this one an 8.
All right.
5.
8.5. Ooh. You know, there's. It's hard. It's hard to put my finger on it, but
It's what?
well,
He really liked it. That's an 11 out of 10, guys. That doesn't happen to me very often, but way more has it happened.
he has a way of fitting words into songs that don't probably naturally belong. There's something unique about his songwriting that always struck me. I'd like to know more about that story. And maybe that'll be something that our friend Dylan could tell us more about. But yeah, super interesting. I give it an 8, just a straight 8, as you would say.
Yep.
8 flat. I think I'm not.
Clean,
sure
I think I
lingo,
say.
But what's that?
8 clean. Yeah,
All
I think I say
super
clean.
confusing. 8.0,
So-
folks.
Sorry, mate.
This next one is by one of our favorite artists from Canada. His name is Coulter Wall. This song is called Wild Dogs.
I must not be too hard to train. Took you no time at all. Oh, you don't really like none of my friends. You never really know just where I've been. When I slip up on your porch at 4 a.m. like an old stray dog. You scratch me, you pet me, and you fight me, and even let me win. Now and then, you scold me, you tease me, then you hold me and tell me I'm your friend. Well, making love to you, babe, ain't so hard. You treat me like a dog in the yard. Sometimes you kick at me when I'm down, and it drives you crazy when I just lay around. No matter what you do, I think I found the perfect home. You scratch me, you pet me, then you fight me and even let me win. Now and then, you scold me, you tease me, then you hold me and tell me I'm your friend. Well, making love to you, babe, ain't so hard. You treat me like a dog in the yard. Oh, you treat me like a dog in the yard.
Alrighty, folks, that was Jamie Johnson, Dog in the Yard. Toot, you are up.
Just joking. That was just to welcome Tater in.
That would have been great.
That was just to welcome Tater in. Sorry, Tater.
So excited.
No, I love that. I feel like I'm not rating any of these songs super poorly tonight, apart from Sweet Blake. But that's another really good one.
Yeah.
I suppose it's because it's just wide pickings with dog songs in country.
It is.
So, yeah, that's another good one. I'll give that 8-2.
8-2.
Good song.
All right, 8-2.
God, Jamie's good.
I also was going to give it an 8-2.
Oh, there you go.
So I was going to go up a little bit because something made me think I should go a little higher, but you nailed it with the 8-2. So well done, folks. Thank you for joining. We are on song number 19 of 21 plus an encore, so we are getting towards the end. We're going to get you out early today, tonight, wherever you are. Somebody did make a good point. If you tuned in late and wanted to see all of Tater's ratings of the songs, you can go back and watch this on YouTube. We call that independent study. It's on that page. I added, we don't need any more followers. So I speak for myself, but we reach 50. But I can't figure out how to go live. I have access, but haven't figured out how to go live. So not only will we have a place to save some of these, which is weird that we want to save it, but that's what we're going to try to do. And then eventually I will figure out how to go live on YouTube. So if you would prefer that platform, you can watch there. Yeah, so there's that. But currently we're at 55 followers on Spotify or on YouTube, and I've uploaded 55 short videos. So they're minute-long videos. Jude, pipe down. But if you like concert, like live footage, that's where I'm putting the live, like 1 minute version of whatever song. But it's interesting. We've already gotten, in the short time of doing it, we have over 400 hours of people watching that content on YouTube, which blows my mind.
Wow.
Because, you kind of underestimate when you see there's 11 people in the live. And I realize people rotate through.
Yeah.
But it is kind of wild when you start to add up those numbers of something that's pretty low effort on our end of just uploading some old videos and doing maybe pretty minimal editing. To think that, there's 400 hours of content out there that people have watched, which is wild. But
that's terrifying.
It is a little bit terrifying, but also kind of cool.
It's very cool. It's very cool. Appreciate you guys.
Reese left, and I think he requested maybe this song. I don't know. It's called Rain Dogs. It's by Tom Waits, and this is song number 19.
Uh-huh.
It's just Scottish bagpipes or organs or whatever we have going on.
Inside a broken clock,
Accordion.
splashing the wine with all the rain dogs. Taxi, we'd rather walk, huddle a doorway with the rain dogs. For I am a rain dog too.
Little xylophone.
How we danced and we swallowed the night, for it was all ripe for dreaming. Oh, how we danced away all of the lights. We
Thank you.
out of our minds.
the dustman with the red dogs. Aboard a shipwrecked train, give my umbrella to the red dogs. For I am a red dog too. Oh, how we danced with the rose of Tralee. A long hair black as a raven. Oh, how we danced, and you whispered to me, you'll never be going back home. Oh, how we danced with the rose of Tralee. A long hair black as a raven. Oh, how we danced, and you whispered to me, you'll never be going back home.
All right, folks, probably didn't expect that song. Please take all comments and refer them to Rage Roberts. Appreciate that. That was Tom
Rise
Waits.
the Rage Roberts.
Yep. All right. I give it a 6.
Yeah, not my cup of tea generally, but sounds like that belongs in some circus cemetery somewhere. But I'll give it. You're a cranky man. Why would you give it a 6? I'll give it a 6-1.
All right.
But I did that he corrected me before. I thought it was a Tom Petty song. It was not. I told you that Willie has a new album and a new single out called Last Leaves. It's a Tom Waits song.
Oh, okay.
I said Tom
So
Petty.
we don't have
but
to
it's-
listen to Tom sing it.
No, we don't have to listen to Tom sing it. You have to listen to Willie sing it. And, spoiler alert, toot fact, I think it is going to be Willie's Hurt. I think it's his legacy song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
all right.
check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure I will. All right. I don't think I've heard it yet, so I will be excited to hear that.
It's not
we all
great.
need a little
It's
more
very
Willie
old.
in our life.
We sure do.
Yeah.
It's a couple
All right,
inches.
Reese, I hope you are watching this on replay. That was just for you. Special song. This next one is by an artist who we play once in a while, but I realized we hadn't played enough. Her name is Bree Bagwell. This song is called The Rescue, and it's about her dog, her current dog named Whiskey, who travels with her. Yes, so give it a listen, see what you think, and then we will have 2 more songs after that. Maybe 1 more, maybe 2.
I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't found me somewhere on the side of a highway.
Congratulations.
Out there in the dead of night, staring down the headlights, an answer to a prayer sent you my way. Both lost and lonely, broken and hungry, scared to death and starved for love. Was it just the right place, right time, blind luck or grand design that introduced the 2 of us? My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I wonder who you knew before, why you hate the sound of a slamming door. If you were kicked to the curb and left behind, how you can learn to trust again, let somebody in. gave you a brand new name. You turned me around and taught me a heart could be saved. My life's changed for the better every day since I met you. I know which one of us was the rescue. I know which one of us was the rescue.
Alrighty, folks, that was Bree Bagwell, The Rescue. Toot, you were up, and I know you missed part of it, but I feel like you got enough of it.
I got enough of it, and I listened to that one a couple of times today because there were a few that I listened to several times. I liked that one. I feel like it's the whole rescuing a dog and saying, oh, you rescued me is a bit of a cliche, but she did it really, really well. Yeah. So I think that's great. I think she killed that one. I'll give it a very, very, very comfy 8-1.
Oh, okay. Good job. All right, 8-1 from Toot. Gets an 8 for me.
Why such a low score?
I can say I've actually met this dog.
No
which is
way.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it might have been a 7-8, but I gave it a little bump because I know the dog. I don't really know him, but I've met him. Anyway, shout out to Whiskey. Shout out to Bree Bagwell. She has a podcast that y'all should check out. It's called Only Vans. It's done in a van. Incredibly clever. I would expect nothing else. But her most recent guest was this gentleman, who is song number 21. And you should go watch the video.
I'm kin to the roving wind that brings the northern in. Along that dusty trail I'll take my stand. The steers are big and bold and the nights are rough and cold. But I'll get by as long as I can throw that rope and brand that calf and dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife, but I'll be a doggone cowboy all of my life. I'm up at the crack of dawn and I throw the bacon on. It seems somehow my work is never through. When I get done at night, all the stars are big and bright. But then that's sort of what you're used to when you throw that rope and brand that calf and dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife, but I'll be a doggone cowboy all of my life. The hot dry wind may blow and you'll see me in the rain and snow, with just an old campfire to keep me warm. I'll move the herd along and I'll greet them with a song. So I guess that I was born to throw that rope and brand that calf and dream of a girl in a photograph. I got no home, I got no wife, but I'll be a doggone cowboy all my life.
All right, folks, that was Jared Morris. The song's called Doggone Cowboy. Showing off a little vibrato there.
A lot of vibrato. Holy
I mean, he's no Marty Stewart, but that was a pretty good run at it.
He ain't no Marty Stewart, that's for damn sure.
Yeah,
Totally
yes, sir,
in love.
Clint. That was a gentleman by the name of Kevin Foster. He goes by the name of Haystack, and he's one of the more talented musicians in all of the Texas music scene. He plays everything. When I mean everything, he plays everything. It's actually fun just to watch him on on stage because he literally will switch back and forth between a mandolin to fiddle.
Oh,
to,
you mean instrument-wise, right?
yes. Yeah,
Right.
sorry.
No, gotcha. Wow. I didn't know. I thought you meant he plays everything like he can switch styles or plays on lots of different people's things, but you mean literally different instruments.
Yes.
Yeah,
I thought
cool.
you meant like playing like with blocks and Lincoln Logs but okay, see, this got out of hand.
This got way out of hand, guys. Thanks for joining, everyone. Just joking. No, that's really cool. So he plays a bunch of instruments.
He does. He's
Haystack.
incredibly talented. Haystack.
What's-
He goes by Haystack, yep.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up too.
I think it's my turn, so I will give this song an 8/8. It's brief and to the point. I really like the twist that Jared put on it. So
Yeah, I do too. I
pressure.
think it's a... No, that's all right. I'm going to beat you because I'll give it a 9 clean.
Oh,
Or 9 neat, 9
neat.
tidy, 9 smooth,
Tidy.
9 level, whatever you want. 9.0.
so is a
But,
9 bumpy a 9.5?
Correct.
Okay. It's-
9 gravel is 9.6. 9 hiccup is 9.1. It's a complicated system, Talbo, but I didn't get into it. No, I really like it. I think it's a great song to start with. Like it's a lyrically and everything.
Is there a truck
but-
backing up at your place?
No, it's guys. I'm really embarrassed to admit this.
I have a joke. Go ahead.
Should I go or you go first?
Yeah, you
'Cause
should go.
Okay, I'll go first. There is a beep in my house that I've had for 3 months, and I can't figure out what it is. And you just heard it, and it goes off every half an hour, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what it. I really don't know what it is.
Is it your radon detector? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
It's simple. You just put a battery in.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, I don't know. I don't have any of that. It's really weird. I don't
There's
know
a
what
guy
it
who
is.
pulls up in your driveway every 30 minutes. You hear him backing up.
It's I thought it, at first No,
Printer.
I won't make that joke. Time for your joke.
Okay, well, it's a little bit more of a story than a joke.
Okay, go ahead.
We're at the Burger King. I think you're familiar with the Burger King.
Yes. By the way, a fun fact: in Australia, we call it Hungry Jacks.
I was at Hungry Jack's in the States, and so one of my boys has, well, he's just got a unique personality, and he's always been a big kid, but he is probably 3 or 4 at the time, and I took him to Hungry Jack's, and I swear this is absolutely true story. There's a lady in front of us. So some of the younger folks may not get this reference, but do you remember pagers? Like prior
No,
to
Tom.
phones, pagers?
No, Talbo.
Okay,
Of course
all right.
I don't. I don't remember
right.
carrier pigeons either, or smoke signals.
All right. Well, pagers were this thing where you could send somebody a message, and it would be like a text message essentially, but that's all it could do, and it would beep. Well, this lady who was in front of us had a significantly large order. She appeared to be by herself. She had a pager on, and I swear to God, I have no reason. She was a larger woman, and she started to beep. Her pager started to go off, and my son looks at me as loud as could be and goes, "Watch out, Daddy, she's backing up."
That's fantastic. How old was he?
3 or 4.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh, I love those
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, that's one we're saving for his wedding.
My
Yeah, kids
I've
are
got
pretty honest.
a similar story from my sister. We were at a supermarket once, and a little person, I think you call them in the States, a little person,
Yeah, fair enough.
went past in the supermarket aisle, and my sister, when she was 7, said, "Mum, look at that little lady. She's so small I could pick her up and toss her." And that's not the sort of thing you want to hear when you're a little person, probably in a supermarket from a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
But kids are amazing. I love the things kids say because it's brutal honesty, and
It is.
it's not said with any hate or malice.
No,
It's just an observation.
honest.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And cut through it. They always say if you, I've told a few different artists or what folks this, that if you want somebody's real opinion, don't send it to me, don't send it to any of my friends or whatever. Let an 8-year-old listen to it.
100%.
They'll tell you
yeah.
exactly what they think. And,
Yeah.
that's probably better than, they don't exactly understand feelings yet. So
Yeah. No
anyway,
filters.
I looked for a shovel at that point at the Hungry Jack's and could not find one. But I've gotten a decent amount of mileage out of that story.
It's a good
sadly.
story. It's a great story.
Yeah.
It's so good it sounds false, but I know it's not. But it's so
100%
good
sure.
it sounds like it's.
I could drive
not.
you to the Hungry Jack's.
I believe it. 100%.
Nice, Clint. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be the last tune I saved. I know I said that there was a song earlier that was the best song on the list. Sam, pretty good tune. This is actually the best song on the list, and we saved it for last for you. So join us next week for the Jim Shoulders, for the Lubbock, Texas show. It'll be on probably Saturday evening in the States, Sunday morning down under.
Yep.
We do appreciate all of you for joining us and being part of our shenanigans. Maybe we'll have Tater next week. We don't know. We're only hoping. Hopefully he can get back on track with his rating system. Did I hit that? I didn't mean to.
Thanks. No, we just got a big gift goal, both of us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. No gifts, please.
Thanks, Jono. Appreciate it, mate.
yeah.
But next time, please don't gift me. Talbo's the one who likes gifts, not
No.
me.
No,
Try to keep that. Try to remember that, guys. It's not me who likes the gifts. Talbo's the one who buys new hats with gifts, not me. So.
Well, I haven't shouted out our sponsors, so I probably should do that.
I'll go ahead.
Salty Rodeo, Cowboy Revolution Apparel Company,
Damn right.
Lane Frost, all make wonderful hats. Should check them out. Go support them. We'd appreciate it. We will see you next week. And on the way out, we are going to listen to one of the greatest songs of all time by our favorite band from Northeast Oklahoma. This is the Turnpike Troubadours, and appropriately, Jim is the dog in this story.
9-7.
9-7, all right. Fair enough.
Well, the cubby took wing, shotgun singing, a pointing dog down in the old logging road. And Danny got 3 and looked back grinning. I fumbled around and I tried to reload. The country was cold with the sun westward sinking. It's good to be back in this place with my hands around Belgian-made brown and my mind on the lines of her face. Well, now Danny's my buddy. We grew up like family, hunted this timber before we could drive. And the old English pointer, he once belonged to me, but I gave him up when I moved to no fire. Off with the girl, off to the city, off on a wing and a chance. Hell, I thought
like some story. We fell in love at a rodeo dance. She said, go on back to Cherokee County. Won't you crawl back with nothing but a razor and a comb? Says, baby, if you need me, I'll be where you found me. Go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. Dan says, look at old Jim, a dozen Decembers behind him, no worse for the wear. And your time spent in Tulsa did not help your shooting. And look at the gray in your hair.
Hey, Charlie.
How good does it feel? You belong in these hills. It's best that you let it all in. You'd married that girl. You'd married a family. You dodged a bullet, my friend. She said, go on back to Cherokee County. Won't you call back with nothing but a razor and a comb? Says, baby, if you need me, I'll be where you found me. Go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. Oh, and I was beginning to deal with it in. The old dog had pawned while part of me died. Then a flutter of feathers, then a shotgun to shoulder. I thought of the 4th of July. Should be home on the 4th of July. Bet we dance on the 4th of July. Dan says, hell of a shot. Looks like you still got it. That's what we came here to do. Well, it's light enough still at the foot of the hill. We could kick up a single or two. She said, go on back to Cherokee County. Won't you call back with nothing but a razor and a comb? Says, baby, if you need me, I'll be where you found me. Go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home. Go on to hell, honey, I'm headed home.
Somehow I find a way to squeeze that song into many of our shows. I don't know how that happened, but
Good song, mate.
so good, so good. We will have it this uploaded for those of you that happen to stumble in late and want to go back and watch. It'll be uploaded on YouTube within the next 6 hours or so, depending on how long it takes. Occasionally, there are songs that have copyright concerns, so we have to edit those out, but I think we only had to edit 2 of the last one, so we'll see how this one goes. But yep, the playlist is called Zero Woofs Given. These were 22 songs about dogs. A lot of them were about dogs passing, sadly, but that's what it is. So, yeah, it was fun.
Great one. That was a good one. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. That playlist is going to get a workout.
Nice.
For me.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Thank you all for being here, and we will see you next weekend. Take care.
Night, everyone.